Okay, up next, we're continuing with Rana, which is amazing that she's still staying with us here tonight. She's again the data science and analytics head at EFG Holding, and she'll now share practical strategies for building trust in AI within traditional financial institutions. Welcome back, Rana.
Thank you. Actually, النهارده I will be sharing with you how we turn actually data to decisions based on real life use case in a large financial institution as EFG Holding. A quick introduction, I'm Rana Sharqawy. I'm leading the data science and analytics at EFG Holding, and I superhead our data strategy leveraging AI and data solutions throughout our company in Egypt and globally. A quick intro about myself. I'm recognized as one of the global women power leaders, and our team was recognized as the best in the future of enterprise intelligence the past year. And in 2023, we were recognized as well for the best in data management from MENA Finance Awards. Okay, I just want to start with something because as we know lately, we've been going through the AI and anxiety of we don't want to adopt AI technology in our work because AI is here to replace. However, I have like a very personal opinion on that matter that I believe that AI is here to rescue, not to replace. Rescue us from the redundant tasks and the repetitive work and the countless Excels so that replace our time from doing this redundant work for innovation, giving us better room for innovation and to do actually our work better. So I wanted to start by that. Then another part that I've just highlighted in the panel that AI is not here just like a couple of years ago or this century. AI is there from 50s. It's all about how financial institutions and companies decide to adopt it and make the best use out of it. And I'm here today to show you like a real case about that matter. I love to start always with the problem. Usually you have a financial institution, a lot or dozens of data, but actually the lack of insights or the lack of decisions that you can make based on this data. As we can say that usually you have financial institutions having data silos in each department. Everyone is working with their own Excel model and some people working with their old balance sheets. So the first thing you ask or you see in yourself, do we have like that established data ecosystem that we can build further on it and start innovating in the AI solutions and building analytical models? So the problem was, or usually the problem on this big financial institutions or the challenge they face, a lot of data, but actually the lack of the insights from those data. After seeing the problem and phrasing it, we started our mission. What was our mission? First of all, to have a centralized data ecosystem or a centralized data warehouse, gathering all the data sources from all the business lines so that we are able to build things further. So that was our first step in our mission, centralizing the chaos, as we can say. You have multiple data silos or whatever you can say, centralizing all of that on a matured data ecosystem so that you're able to build further. The second step was the culture shift. Before saying that we want to build an AI model or we want to adopt a new technology, you need to make sure that the place you're working at or the people you will be working with are really aware of what you're building and they will really adopt it. So the next step after centralizing that, we wanted to make sure that the culture is different. We wanted to make workshops and educate our people about the importance of this new technology or the importance of AI. So we plan to start some workshops to educate people about the importance of what we're doing. The third part was overcoming the resistance. Definitely, if you didn't do the workshops and the earlier part that we just talked about, you'll find a great and a huge resistance for what you're building. Imagine that someone was working with certain pipeline for 3 years or since he was hired in his place, and you came and told him this tool will do exactly what you're doing and start using it. You will definitely have him like doing everything not to adopt what you're saying. So if you start telling him actually the value of what you're introducing and then walk him through the value and the impact of what he will do, you will not face this resistance. Then start showing them the AI power tools. After as we said, centralizing everything, then giving them the workshop and educating our people, then overcoming this resistance that we can say it. Then you start showing them actually, as we can say, building demos or POCs to show them the actual value from what you're talking about. After doing that was the last steps, which is building the strategy. Usually some people tell me that we need to start with the strategy. However, I believe to build a clear data and AI strategy, you need to have the database that you can build upon. So we couldn't have built the business strategy that align with our business goals without actually going through the previous steps we just talked about. So this is our mission that we plan to implement it. We will go through the steps now. What was our approach? First of all, winning the hearts. And this is not the first approach that was planned. Actually, it came out of trial and error. If you came, as I said, and introduced some new tool without enrolling your people in it at early stages, you will not find anyone supporting or adopting what you're building or what you're believing in. Everyone in the business needs to be part of the success story, not to be informed about it at the end. So our approach was showing the people the impact and making them part of this storytelling journey. The second step is cultivating internal advocates. Since you're building an AI journey and AI strategy, we started to make something called the AI ambassador. From each department and line of business, we need someone, an ambassador, that can build with us this strategy and share with us the problems that he faces and build with us the journey that we're going to be implementing. So we have, as we can say, a data scientist or a non-technical data scientist in each department that can help us in building our strategy together. And the last part is driving widespread adoption. If you follow that strategy, you will find even non-technical people supporting your approach. They will start following up and asking about the problem I shared with you. Where did you come? Where did you reach results? Did you reach results in it? What is the stage you're in it now? So enrolling non-technical people and making them feel they're part of this story and this business impact make the probability of the success of what you're building higher. Road to the breakthrough. So actually we implemented the journey that I've told you about. So we had the seamless data integration, having our database integrated with the whole countries. We're starting to scale up, not just in Egypt, integrating as well our company in UAE, our company in Kuwait, our company in KSA. We have multiple companies, as you know. EFG Holding is operating in the whole MENA region, as well as in foreign markets as well. Then strategic AI implementation. We built actually our strategy that is driven from the business value and from the non-technical people helping us with the problems that we're building, and the actual intelligence delivery, not just on the part of the AI strategy. I don't know if you know that or not, but I'm managing the two teams in EFG Holding, not just the data science team, as well as the business intelligence team, the team responsible for the analytics and the dashboards in EFG Holding. So the last part I'm talking about, we're not just thinking of making the AI tools deployment in EFG Holding. We're thinking on the other part of the analytics part, empowering our people with the self-service. We started thinking of having them building their own reports from the single source of truth that we have built at the first step in our mission. So that was the last part of the actionable intelligence delivery. So after implementing all what I've told you about, that was the result. We segmented our clients better. So we targeted our clients better and we knew their preferences on a better manner. We had better risk assessment for our clients and risk appetite. So the risk forecasting is sharper based on the data that you have collected and the ecosystem that you have built. And we launched an employee virtual assistant that can automate some redundant tasks in terms of LLMs that help our employees from the redundant tasks that you're doing. We're not just only building consumer products or the journey of the AI we've built, not just helping consumers, as well as saving our employees time so that they can innovate and serve our customers in better manner. So the power of AI, not just on the consumer side, it's actually on every task that can be automated. So I just wanted to share that example to show other use case of AI. It's not working. دوست جامد. خلاص okay. Okay, and the actual impact was reduced decision latency. The decisions that used to take like days, now taking hours or even less, and improved risk forecasts, self-service data access, as I told you, since you have one centralized data source of truth, you can actually start building on that, building data marts for your clients and making them build their own analytics based on this data, matured database, as well as the scale across subsidiaries that I told you that we integrated as well, the Kuwait, UAE, KSA, and the success began to in different countries. Okay, the next step that we've said, actually it's an iterative process. We didn't reach the end of it. However, I want to share that unlocking the future of AI excellence. The first part I want to say, the AI adoption. Like 5 years back from now, if you came and asked how many financial institutions as we speak are adopting AI, you would have found a very, very, very minor percentage, for example, 30% or 40%. But McKinsey published a paper 3 weeks ago highlighting that now 76% of the financial institutions now having initiated AI projects among their processes. So this is actually a huge number and actually an impressive number. 76% of the financial institutions is a really big number, and it showcases the importance of AI technology as we speak now. The second part is actually on the MENA AI market. I wouldn't have imagined in a million years that by 2030 there would be a $34 billion investment in AI market in the MENA region. And this actually makes me feel proud that we are in the MENA region going to that direction. And this is very impressive, and I believe that the financial institution that will not be on that AI train, they will miss a lot, and actually they will be outdated by default. They will be in big trouble. Overcoming hurdle, traditional financial institutions should fight legacy systems and data silos, as we said, because this is the first step in achieving success. And last thing, decision making. Actually, from reporting to real decision making with AI, this is the journey that I was talking to you about today. Our vision is embedding AI wherever it can solve a problem, not just embedding AI for the sake of the hype. Any problem that we see that AI gonna have a value in it, we're gonna adopt it definitely. The goal was always better decisions, faster, smarter for everyone, and that's what we built at EFG Holding. Thank you. I'm open for questions.
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Can you tell me more about you said that you dealt with silos and
Yes.
phones. Yeah, you didn't have a data warehouse or something like this?
At the beginning, no. Every department,
Yeah.
As you know, EFG Holding at the beginning has multiple line of business. It's a universal bank. We have leasing, factoring, non-banking financial institutions, as well as we have the investment banking arm. So each line of business of those have their own financial teams and have their own operations teams. Exactly. So each one built like the Excels of their workflows, and each one have their system integrated for the loans and the issuance that they can generate some reports from it based on ad hoc extraction. So the centralized database wasn't there at the beginning. So we started by sitting with each business line, asking them how they are taking their decisions currently, and based on that, gathering their data sources and planning for building the centralized database you're talking about. So as we speak now, EFG Holding has a centralized management information system with a centralized database among all the countries.
Not a data warehouse per se.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
like it's a database.
Data warehouse.
It's not. It is a data warehouse.
Yes, it is a data warehouse and a data lake, and we're migrating and yeah.
ETL.
Yes, exactly. ETL processes and gathering.
How long does this took you?
For implementation, or how long has it been there? It's had been there for 6 years.
How long? 6 months?
No, it has been there for 6 years. Now we have this established data ecosystem for 6 years. How long it took to build? Actually, it didn't come one shot. We started integrating the brokerage arm. Then it was matured. Then we started integrating the leasing arm. So it was an agile process. You start with something and build the other. I believe nothing come once and for all. I believe that you start like breaking it. Yes, definitely start with the quick wins. Why I started with brokerage? Because brokerage is the biggest business at EFG Holding, and we have as well our app, one app. So having the analytics and the centralized database for such an important business line with the most important part at the first step. So that's why we started with brokerage. Then Value, as you know, a subsidiary for EFG Holding, is a current subsidiary, the consumer lending. Value as well, then leasing, factoring, asset management, everything.
Separated from the IT?
No, I'm reporting to the CIO. Yeah, the data function at the EFG Holding is part of the IT. But actually the IT in EFG Holding is not the normal concept of the IT in other companies. The IT in EFG Holding is a tech innovation hub, where actually we consider ourselves a company inside the company. We have our infrastructure team, our network team, our help desk team, our data team, our digital factory responsible for all the digital products. So the information technology department in EFG Holding is not just responsible for the internal communication and the data center and those matters only.
Can I have another question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you said that you built the strategy after getting the buy-in. And how did you get the buy-in?
Yes.
Although you were not able to build anything.
Okay, let me.
Even integrated with.
No, let me tell you. I didn't build the strategy first. This is exactly.
Yeah.
After, exactly. Let me clarify something. Building the AI strategy is not the data strategy. The thing, our mission was first we need to have our data centralized and like very solid to be able to build a strategy over it. That was our goal. So we definitely, we wouldn't have been able to build a clear strategy without knowing what data that you have, what actually technology that you can adopt, what are the problems that are existing in your current data, and what you actually need to be able to scale up.
The pain points.
Exactly. So that's why the strategy came at the last step. She's telling me that we ran out of time. We're receiving questions either ways. I have finished. Okay, you can tell them. Thank you. This is my LinkedIn, yeah. My pleasure ان انا كنت معاكم النهارده ومبسوطه قوي حقيقي ان انا وسط ناس كويسه ولذيذه وذكيه كده زيكم caring about the tech and the future of AI. Thank you.